Hi everyone, it's Jess Crofts here, and today I am doing Google Picks My Makeup. I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago in a video, said I was going to do it next and then didn't. Don't know what happened there, but I'm going to do it today. So essentially all you have to do is type into Google the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your surname, and then look next to it. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that picture. It seems really neutral in the background, just like a grey building, basement or something, I don't know. But she's wearing a really colourful dress, so I can really go to town on my eyeshadow with like lots of pops of colour. I'll see what I can make of it. Right, without further ado, let's just get on with this. From my glam makeup tutorial, I think you might remember me using a lot of these products. Once again, going with this MAC liquid foundation. Just going to apply that all over my face. I've gotten a lot better at filming videos since my first one, so now I know how to speed things up. By the way, this video was inspired by Nikki Tutorials. She's a makeup channel, so if you like this, you'll probably like hers. So now I'm just going to put on some of this concealer, once again, MAC.
Just brighten up my under eyes.
Now I'm just going to blend that out using my Instagram brush.
Sorry about all the cars going past, guys. I'll try and stop and let them go by, but I will get more. Because this video would take twice the amount of time.
So I'm using MAC Studio Fix NW20. I think you're supposed to pack it more on the under eyes, or especially where you put your concealer. And to make sure everything's blended, just take it down your neck a little bit. I'm actually going to be using something that I bought ages ago that I don't like. But the reason I'm using it is because I want to darken up my face, because the picture is very dark except for the centre, so I'm really going to try and contour around the edges, see if that works. This is called Master Contour. I bought it with my friend. We thought it would be really great, and it's terrible. I mean, it's probably great, but I just don't know how to use it. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight in with the contour lines.
Get me some forehead definition.
I have quite a defined jawline, but can't help to go on it a bit more. Once again, taking my brush and just blending that in. It does seem to disappear quite a lot, but it's giving me that subtle shadow line, so I guess that actually worked a lot better than I thought. So next I'm going to go in with some highlight. I'm going to go in with this red highlight tone to sort of have a dual effect. I want it to be fairly subtle. That's quite red, isn't it? Brush that away. And on the Cupid's bow, this cream warm tone. Exclamation mark. Okay, so now we're going into the fun part. We're going in with the eyes. I'm just gonna flash the picture back on the screen for you. So here's the picture once again. Like I said before, very grey and dull around the outsides, but up at the top we've got this greenery, which I think I'll try and incorporate, but obviously mainly focusing on the dress and all the colours involved here, all the speckled colours, so I'll try and use that. So I'm going to start by taking this colourful sleek makeup shade and using this green along my crease and blending it upwards. And then using this lighter green colour towards the brow bone.
Towards the eyebrow. just as a transition.
Okay, I've done both eyes now, and to do the cut crease, I need to put concealer on my lids. And try very hard to keep my eye closed whilst it dries. To do the speckled effect on my eyelids to replicate on what was her dress, I am taking, with this palette again, this light blue shade, this dark blue shade, this orangey copper shade, and this indigo shade here. So I'm just going to be using the tips of this brush thing. I have a couple of them so I can do dots, and the concealer is still a bit tacky, so I can make sure it sticks quite nicely to that. So I'll start off with the lighter shades. Using that step that you saw I did with the blue, I continued that for both eyes. I don't know, it's not coming out as cleanly as I was hoping, so I'm going to use these 3 glitter eyeliners that I've got. This one, which I used in my previous video, a sort of pinky orange, this blue one, and this gold one. And I'll just continue this process with these other 2. It hasn't really turned out exactly how I was hoping it would do, but I don't think using lots of dots of eyeshadows was really ever going to work, because they just eventually will mix together. I'm just going to smoke out the under eyes again to replicate the darkness of the photo, and put on some mascara, probably like a nudie brown colour on my lips, and that's me done. Here's the finished product. So, final thoughts. It was fun to try something different. I think my makeup routine, not that I really have a set makeup routine, but it's very like, I'd normally just do 1 or 2 colours on my eyelids, and I've never actually tried to do a cut crease or anything before. I think it turned out pretty good. I do actually quite like the green, and I like the idea of having a different colour above the crease, so that's something I might continue trying. The whole contour thing, once again, something I don't usually do, but worked out pretty decently. So yeah, overall I'm pleased with what I did, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye bye. Car alarm? You're joking?